Zatar is packed. It's 4:22. Alright, let's do this run. Sometimes my runs are cut short by the fact that I need to use the bathroom. And this was another one of those times. It's annoying because you get up at 4 AM and you mean business. You don't want to do business, you mean, you know, you're up for a reason. So to have to stop is fucking annoying. I don't want to do like a Paula Radcliffe, you know, on a marathon day around the side of Tecom. I don't think that would be too nice for the residents of Tecom. I will do my breakfast exercises later on today. In the meantime, I'll go back where I belong. Can I have a green tea, please?
Good morning, guys.
Right, I'm not hungry, but I'm going to be out for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6 hours. So I'm going to get hungry, that's for sure. So, salad that I bought yesterday. Always have one of these bad boys in reserve. Make it ready. Just doing my cooking. Hang on, it's almost ready. Okay, smack that on there. Shake. Ready. That one's done. So if I take that with me, then when I get hungry in about 3 hours, massive fork, I'm not going to be stuck in a gym in our cos with no food. This workout's going to hurt.
Always time your runs, always time your workouts, and try and beat that time. That's how you know you're improving.
6:15 on a Saturday morning. It's a really good habit to get into. On the days when you don't work, to wake up early, get in and exercise. We've got a change of trophy this month for the challenge final winner. The person who wins the Sun City Challenge. There she is. So that will go in a case of formaldehyde and then be taken out and presented to the winner of this month's challenge. What's small and black?
You know what the first thing comes to mind?
Janine Roach's car. I know I said this many times, and I will say it many times again over the next in these Vournals, but there is no better feeling than, you know, early in the morning, workout done. You really feel like you pushed hard. You know, you've got that sort of feeling of calm exhaustion where all your muscles are spent. Shock news, Janine Roach is furious. She's in a bad mood. I haven't got a coffee, I don't have a towel, so I'm going to use this camera as a pacifier. I don't think she'll show her teeth quite as furiously if I stick the camera in her face. Alright, here we go. Absolutely furious, but she can't display the fury. Personally, my work takes up a lot of my time, so I don't actually have the time to prepare food, cooking, so I have to order it in. That's second standard compared to, that's substandard compared to actually cooking it for yourself. When you cook for yourself, you become the master of what goes into your body. That is optimal, controlling what goes in. Now, if I buy from a restaurant like I have here, this food here, although it looks very clean, you don't know what the chefs put in the food. And chefs have a tendency to want to make the food taste as nice as possible so that you go back and buy more of it. So they don't give a shit about the Holy Grail, they want you to come back. So they're much more involved in taste. Taste is often sugar, salt and fat. So they do ramp that up. But still, this restaurant cooked whole foods are a step, they are above processed food, which is the worst of the worst. The reason why processed food is because you take someone else cooking food to you just like a restaurant, okay? They also reformulate the food, so they don't take a whole natural piece of food like big chunks of salmon or bits of broccoli. That's their starting point. Then they pull it apart, rip it apart, then they chemically engineer the food to make it as palatable and as attractive. They call it the bliss point. Go near the bliss point, the point at which you cannot say no. That is when it's at, they ramp up the sugar, salt and fat, they really do, and they make the food very bad for you. So that's it, you have like 3 stratas of food. You have the processed junk, which is down in the dirt. You have restaurant food, which is much better, which is whole foods cooked by chefs, but you have to watch out because they want to make you eat more of it, so they might stick more crap in it. And then third of all, you cook the food yourself, so you become master of your own, what goes in your body, and you can then keep things super squeaky clean.
say a kiddie's birthday party. And again. And look who sponsored the party. Ronald McDonald with 40 million Happy Meal.
We are going to test the Happy Meal. First of all, the fries are made by a potato called the russet Burbank, subject to aphids and imperfections. Spray them in something called Monitor. 5 days you can't go after they've had the pesticide spray on them. 17 different ingredients in a potato fry. They actually use high fructose corn syrup, which is sugar, in the burger bat, in the tomato sauce. They also use it to make the French fries.
40 million Happy Meal.
There is a direct correlation between idle hands and Mars bars. So I don't think that there's any I don't think it's feasible to say just never have any spare time or never get bored. That's not practical. But if you know that in those moments you are most likely to make a mistake, you can be that little bit extra alert for it, that little bit more vigilant. You know, you could also plan a bit better as well. If you know you're going to be out doing something like spare time, free time, you could make sure you have all your food packed. That's another good idea. But the main thing is just to be aware of what's going on. And that is that the moment the mind is has stuff to spare time to think and chill and relax and put its feet up, that's when the junk gets ever more like that. Hello, my name is Phil Parkinson from the Circuit Factory. Earlier on today, my overexcited bum prevented me from finishing my breakfast exercises, so I promised I'd do them this evening. I'm currently in preparation for that. So you think about a chance. Switch it up. One of the main components of the challenge is doing the workouts that you'd never normally do. I would never normally come up here and run this late at night. I'd just sack it and do it tomorrow. But because I'm on the challenge, have to, an agreement is an agreement. If you have to do it, get it done.